Hello.
Hello everybody, it's Grace.
And it is Grace.
From Grace and Grace.
We've not done that intro in ages.
What are we filming today?
So basically, we've seen this whole trend going around where you do questions that you're too afraid to ask, ... So we've seen like boys, girls, we've seen, what else have we seen? Like
asking my mum questions
mum,
you're too afraid to ask.
But no one's actually done the best friend one. Because I guess it's not as like,
beefy.
I feel like best friends tell each other everything. But there's still different questions to be asked.
I was laying in bed last night with my mum and I was like, what questions would you like not ask your best friend? Like what questions would I just not ask Grace?
Yeah. Or just you wouldn't get round to asking them.
Yeah, it's more general questions because I didn't want to make it like specific to me and Grace. It's more like just questions you just wouldn't ask your best friend. So I'm going to ask Grace, and if you guys like this video we can do it the other way around.
Yeah, we'll do the other way around. I'm really nervous because I literally have no idea and I feel like I'm doing the assumption video again. That's what I feel like I'm filming.
No, it's like that. It's like that.
It's like a hot seat.
Some of these questions I know and knows, but I just had to ask them because you just don't ask your best friend.
Oh my god, I'm really scared.
Have you ever had lesbian tendencies to me or anyone in the group?
No. Do you get what I mean? Like, no. I know,
I just had to ask it.
That makes me feel a bit uncomfortable.
That's a horrible thought.
That's a really horrible
thought.
That's
horrid. Have you ever been jealous of me?
No. Maybe like when we were like 13, I don't know. Because you know, you just get a bit like, oh, she's got a better Instagram than me. But no, not,
yeah.
Not now, like, not at all. But I feel like when you're younger, you're more likely to.
Have you ever slated me to another friend and been scared I'll find out?
Why would I do that? And what would I have to say?
Grace, you need beef your answer.
I know. Well, it's the answer's no.
Oh, I know.
What?
Why do I seem so excited? When me and Grace like first were friends, I had a birthday party and I didn't invite Grace because we weren't like that close.
Yeah, we were literally not close at all. And me and then these other two girls got really upset that we weren't invited to your party. And we literally like had a full-on argument. This was year 7. This is when I like first became friends with Grace. And then we all started.
No, but the best thing, it was in me and some other girls were in art class, and Grace came in at lunch, and like we all had such a big argument.
Yeah. And
then we got shouted at.
Yeah,
by
year 11s were trying to do their like coursework, and we got shouted at.
And then I went back and apologised to them because I was so scared.
And we was all just crying. I remember. It's the only like argument, but I'm trying to think like every single argument we've had. I'm saying that as if we've had loads of arguments, we haven't, but like they've been with other people, they've not been, we've both been on the same side. Do you get what I mean? It's not like you've done something.
That's so true.
Like we're always on the same side.
We are always on the same. Grace, every single argument for our whole high school years, me and Grace have never been on opposing sides. Have you ever stolen something from me?
I mean, maybe like a scrunchie. Oh, I know I have stolen something from you. Makeup brushes. I've still got some of your makeup brushes and I've just forgot to give them back. So technically I have stolen it. I've got there's an eyeshadow brush of yours and it's really good and I still use it.
Have you ever fancied a boy I've talked to?
There's not many.
That's literally what I thought when I wrote this. I went, there's a very like small pond of people.
I fancied first.
Did you?
But then
that made
but
so
I just
much
thought
sense.
he was good looking. I didn't fancy him. I just thought, I can appreciate that. But then I was like, the more and more like time went on.
We both were like, I know, me and Grace both got played by the same person. Do you remember this?
Played?
Basically, I was in France, Grace was at home, and we both got a DM from this boy. He was actually really good looking, and we both started talking to him not knowing that like he had DM'd both of us, and then we were like, yeah, like I'm just talking to a boy. Yeah, and we both like, wait, you're talking to a boy? And I was like, what a weird coincidence, what's his name?
Like, and then we both the deadest conversation. I was actually talking to him about GCSEs.
Because we both don't talk to boys.
Yes,
so we were like, oh my god,
subject?
like, yeah, what subject did you take? And then we both realised he'd actually DM'd both of us and was talking to both of us. Have you ever wished you were me?
No offence. I feel like that would be a bit weird if I wanted to be you.
Have you ever not wanted to talk to me?
Only if you're nagging me, but then you're obviously nagging me for a reason.
Oh my god, I nag her all the time. That's like every day.
Sometimes I haven't done something on time and I just get this anxiety because I know that I've not done it.
She doesn't answer it for 14 hours. Have you ever copied me?
Copied you? I mean, I've probably taken inspiration. Back in the day, Grace would always do living as bloody blah for a day. And then I wanted to do...
And I had one that did really well.
I wanted to do a Kaya Gerber one. I don't know why.
No, it was copying someone, blah, 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 Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did like so many of those videos.
And Grace was like, that's
that
my
one
series.
with your leg up.
No, stop it.
With the
I really tried.
Sink and your leg up.
I really tried, but it just didn't work. I looked like shit.
And I was like, that's my series.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, next one. Have you ever wished you looked like me? These are all Emma's suggestions, by the way.
Probably back in the day.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe I have. I don't know. Probably back in the day, like when we were 13.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's like when you're like most like insecure.
Conscious, yeah. Right, but not now. No offence. I'm not saying not. Not now.
Have you ever considered someone else your best friend whilst we were friends?
No, I don't think so.
Well, probably when we started being best friends. Have you ever got really annoyed at me and haven't told me? If I have like a little thing, I always tell you.
Yeah, you don't really do a lot to get me annoyed.
No, it's quite rare. Have you ever wished you went to a different college than me? For anyone who doesn't know, even though we mention this every bloody video, we go to the same fashion college because we both feel like we need to go to the same college or sixth form. So I'm saying, do you ever wish you went to a different college?
What, just in general, or because to get away from you? At first, I just didn't really enjoy it. I don't know why. I think I really, because it's such a change from like our strict Catholic school to like a college in London. Like I actually found it really hard. I'm really obviously like I'm a bit like, oh, now I've missed out on all these months. And I spent those months like not enjoying it. I'm a bit like, but not because of you, not because like, oh, I want to change from Grace. Like, no, that's not the reason.
Yeah.
It was just because of the not the college, but like just me really.
Have I ever annoyed you on a night out?
You know what? You actually, no, you haven't.
Yeah, I just feel like I just go with the flow. Like I don't, what the one time I can think of that I was actually annoyed at you, and it's actually so funny now. We were both at this place we go out.
Yeah,
both at like a club, I guess, like a teen club. And I was just dancing with this boy. And I remember Dancing Queen came on, which is like our tune. Oh. And she didn't come away from this boy. And I was like grabbing her, being like, come on, it's our tune, like Dancing Queen. And she wouldn't leave this boy.
I remember you pulling me away, like I was so
looking at you being like, Dancing Queen. You did that for what?
You did that for what?
Have you ever wanted to go out with our group without me?
No. Grace is actually like when Grace has a drink, she's actually the life of the party. Like she is just so funny. Like I love it.
Yes,
like, Grace,
I love it. Hope
right,
you guys enjoyed. Oh.
Yep. And if you like this one, then we'll do the same for Grace.
Yeah.
But obviously maybe with different questions. Don't know how I'm going to think of new questions. Maybe I'll put it on Instagram to help me.
Yeah. Or comment them below.
Yeah, comment.
And we'll see you guys next video. Bye.
Bye. Mwah.